Hey Plant Pals, it's Mike the Head Gardener, and today is a cooking video. I'm going to make a very simple pancake recipe that I like to make that is keto, and there's a million ways of doing it. I'm just going to show you one of the ways I like to do it. It's very quick and simple. So today is Meatless Monday, and I don't count eggs. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do. I go completely vegan on Meatless Monday. Sometimes I have eggs. Sometimes I have milk, dairy. Just depends on how strict I want to go and what my meal plan is. So anyway, one of the things I like to do is I like to add a little bit of flavor to my pancakes. So this is a Kabocha squash. It's a Japanese type squash. It's kind of a cross between and I've showed it before because I love it. It's a cross between a sweet potato and a pumpkin in flavor. It's got a nice color to it. It's really cool. So I'm going to chop that up. I'm going to put that in the blender along with protein powder. This is going to be a high protein, low carb. And I know some people go, oh, Carb Quick is made of carbulose flour, and they don't like that. You can use any low carb flour that you want. You could use coconut flour. You could, I mean, technically, you don't even need this. I just like it because it tastes good and it works as a good binder. But you could just use protein powder, whey powder, and your heavy cream and your sweetener. Again, some people don't like stevia. Use the sweetener of your choice. Some people, wouldn't use the cream. But this is going to be my recipe. I'm going to make it my way. So you make yours your way. All right. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to chop this squash up. And I'm going to make the reason why it's such a simple, and again, I use a lot of the same hacks when I cook because they work. I'm going to put everything in the blender. I'm just going to blend it. And then I'll pour my pancakes into the pan. Once I get everything chopped up, blended, I'll heat the pan up with some oil, and I'll start making pancakes. All right, I'll be back. All right, I got the pan heated up with a little bit of oil. I've got the pancake batter ready to go. So once this gets up to temperature, I'll start making some pancakes. All right. So I got the first one going here. First one's usually the fail until you get the temperature right and whatnot. But this one's looking pretty good. Smells wonderful. Smells like pancake. So what you do is you let the outside get dry and the bubbles will stop popping in the center. So they keep popping. Once they stop, I'll flip it over. And you can make it thicker or thinner depending on how much coconut flour or carbulose flour, whatever you add to it. I like mine a little bit thinner. Not so fluffy. My wife likes a fluffy one, so I make fluffy. Well, I make her normal pancakes with the regular flour and regular way. All right, if I can do this one-handed or not. It's a little darker than I'd like on that side, so I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. I'm still going to eat it. It's got some decent rise to it. And again, I could have easily adjusted the texture and by adding more or less carbulose, more or less cream. But today I'm hungry. I'm not that picky. So if I wanted to make picture perfect pancakes, I would have, got the. I just threw this together. I didn't even perfect the recipe or even follow a recipe. I just threw it together because that's what I like to do. I'm chaotic. All right, I'm going to finish cooking on this side. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to cook a stack for myself. Put some, I got butter here. And put a butter on top of each little bit of butter on top of each one that I put out. And then I'll put some, some syrup on there. I have some low carb syrup that doesn't affect my blood glucose. You can put whatever you want on there, on yours. So I'll be back. All right, number 2 went a little bit better. You can see it's super fluffy, which is good. Again, try one-handed to pull it out. Flip it over. So there you go. So I'm going to keep some more of the oil here so it doesn't stick. Just going to keep pouring myself out pancakes. And probably freeze some or have tomorrow. Doesn't take long. It takes about a minute per pancake. Like I said, it's a very kind of thin batter, but does fluff up nicely. And I'm pretty sure it's going to taste really good. I've done it a million times. Again, I wait for the bubbles more towards the center to stop. You know, when they pop, but they don't fill back in. That's when, you know, as soon as you see the bubbles set, they don't fill back in. That's when you know that your pancake is ready to flip. Well, it's your pancake. Do what you want. I'm not the boss of you. All right. So I'm gonna cook probably. I'll just cook this one, and then I'll cook the rest later, so I don't have to bore you with that process. I'm gonna put some syrup on it. I got multiple kinds of syrup that don't bother me. Again, test yourself, see what bothers you or not. This is just the Cub's generic pancake syrup, sugar-free. It's okay. This is Butterworth, sugar-free. It's good. Here's a Chalk Zero. I didn't really care for this. Everybody raves about this. I didn't find that great. It was very weird, but again, it's your taste buds, so find what makes you happy. All right, be right back. I broke a couple trying to be fancy and doing everything one-handed instead of setting up a tripod like I should have. That's all right. Let's continue the one-handed nonsense. A little bit of syrup on there. I don't like a lot. My wife likes to drown hers in syrup. And there you have it. All right. So that's my Kabocha squash, low carb, and high protein pancakes. All right. Any comments, questions in the comment section? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have an awesome day.